Big odds. What about 11 Cotillion and 12 Sunrise Dancer?
No, I give Cotillion a great each-way chance. I think it's got a good hope. I think it was good last start with a bit of gap between runs. It should be fit now with a claim. I think it hopefully can settle midfield. It's a big hope. And the 12 Sunrise Dancer, I think it's under the odds. She's got the ability, but she's sort of struggling a bit, racing a bit below her best.
James has got the 6 on top here. Orleans Rock. It's 6, 11, 1 and 7 as we join Brett for race number 7.
It's a good even betting race. Last one or two loaded in. And we should get the light shortly. 1,200 metres. By for the signal, there it is, they're off. Oh, patchy start, standing there, missing it badly was Belomo. He's 15 lengths away from the pack. One more Jack Saunjar, both jump well with Roll On Drunk. Deeper out Tregear and also Cotillion pressing forward. Not far away Danger Deal when they settle down, and then Broadway in first. Followed then by towards the back part of the field is Sunrise Dancer, alongside of Orleans Rock, who's down on the rail, and XL Tara. And then about 7 lengths now to Belomo doing its best to tack on. One more Jack on the outside of Saunjar, 550 out. Cotillion's in a great spot with Roll On Drunk and then Tregear. Danger Deal, Sunrise Dancer, Broadway in first down on the rail. XL Tara's about to peel wide along with Orleans Rock. Belomo's just about tacked on. One more Jack from Saunjar. There's a neck in it as they dash for home. Cotillion's rolling up, so too Tregear, Sunrise Dancer, and now XL Tara spreading down the middle, but one more. Belomo horribly out of the gates. Maybe hold your tickets.
One more Jack winning here, number 9. Double for Justin Potter. This one for Shane Oxley. This horse unbeaten since the blinkers went on. Cotillion runs second. Saunjar third. Roll On Drunk fourth. 9, 11, 10 and 7.
Really impressive. I was just worried about that jump out in between runs, but you've got to back in the stable to get it right. Should have. They got it right. They got it very right. It's sort of peeled away to win by about 3.5 lengths, I'd say, on the line, and pretty effortless. Cotillion sort of sat forward, stuck on well. Saunjar, another horse that was forward and ran well. Roll On Drunk wasn't far off them too, so hard for those horses from the back, but yeah, I was a little bit worried, but full credit to the stable, they got it right.
Shane, this is an amazing story. You didn't think he was much good after his first 2 runs. You put a set of blinkers on him and he's gone bang, bang, bang.
Kick, then he's going to take some running down and probably got a better race than him, hasn't he, you know?
Yeah, my word. And that jump out where James wasn't so impressed by him, you had a little issue with him then, I understand?
Yeah, after he won at home, his last start, I just didn't think he looked like he was moving great. Eagles, we sorted out. I was that back happy with him, and then he just stopped eating for about a week, and I sort of, going to chuck him out or what, but he come good, and he'd only been really eating a day and a half when I give him the jump out, and so I said to Jock, look, I want to go here today. Don't kill him, just let him get around, do what he's got to do, you know. But his work Tuesday morning was the first time I can honestly say that I've watched him work, and I thought that he's worked good, and he really did. Then you worry because he's worked good without blinkers, that he's never worked good in his life, So pretty happy today.
Mate, I'm just having a look at the replay. That margin, 3.5 lengths, almost as big as his margin when he won his maiden at Port Lincoln.
Yeah, and got home in really good time too, hadn't he? Broke 34. A lot of horses, we race them together. We obviously buy a few and race together, but it's just great that they breed one like this bloke, They bought the mare and yeah, it's great.
And your stable jockey, you're so loyal to. That's a double for him today as well.
Yeah, look, I just don't think there's a lot of loyalty in this game, unfortunately, and I'm loyal to him, he's loyal to me. I get a bit of flack over it at times, Terry, but it is what it is. That's just the way I am.
You seem a bit emotional with this win today as well.
Oh, look, it's just great for Bevan and that, Like, they breed a lot of horses, and you just wonder where this comes from, to be honest, 10 weeks ago, he's the slowest horse on the yard. Look, that's a fact, it really is. So, it's great.
Hey, what about Gordon Richards winning the Group 1 at Flemington?
Outstanding. I just looked up and seen the last 100 yards of that, so it was great. So, it's good.
Good on you, mate. Well done.
Thanks, Terry.
Shane Oxlade there. Let's head off to Bendigo, race 7. Let's join Rick.
With this horse, I'm not sure which one it is because it's riderless behind the gates, but and there's one there giving them plenty of trouble. It's obviously a serial offender, barrier blanket on, and attendants all over the place trying to load this horse. Betting wise for race 7, Rexmont has been a good mover, $6 into 420. Saviour Enthusiasm, a big drifter, 360 out to 6. Sterling Achiever's been spec'd, 41 into 26. go down to Never Back Down, who never runs a bad race. $5. Runner up at its past three. $6. And finally got this horse in, have they? For the Bridge Hotel. Develium still out behind the line. So too is Runaway Susie. Mosh Fargo and Cosmic Scoop riderless. Yeah, they've got that horse that was giving them trouble in. And the others will come in now. Mr. Gaff, the starter for the race, comes over for the Bridge Hotel. Werribee and Colac, the venues for tomorrow. It's Colac Cup Day, so we wish them well down there. Here comes Mosh Fargo now. And Runaway Susie will come up. Field is set now at the 1600 metres. Stand by. Light continues to blink. Racing. Sterling Achieve didn't hit the ground running. Saviour Enthusiasm did. So did the Mitre on the outside, and Offshore's Pearl tackling the pair now. Never Back Down is slotting across to be fourth, and then followed by Rexmont on the rails. Red Petal was next, moving around the outside of Develium, a length and a half away to Runaway Susie, with Cosmic Scoop, Sterling Achiever and Mosh Fargo's back at the tail. That's the order as they go past the 1200 metres, where Offshore's Pearl went around to take it up now. 2 lengths on the Mitre, a length and a half away Saviour Enthusiasm on the inside of Never Back Down, then followed by Red Petal wider out. Develium centre field settled on the outside of Rexmont, one further back to Runaway Susie, then Cosmic Scoop, Sterling Achiever and Mosh Fargo's about to start a run from the back. They've gone halfway inside the 800 metres, and Offshore's Pearl darted away 3 lengths the Mitre, one further back Red Petal. Saviour Enthusiasm on the rails fourth. Never Back Down to go after seconds in a row. He's not responding yet either. Then followed by Runaway Susie, Rexmont in traffic and wheeled along. Then Develium to the outside, and so too from the back Mosh Fargo. Offshore's Pearl at the 400, led by a length and a half on the Mitre, leading the chase. Red Petal, Saviour Enthusiasm trying hard. Rexmont on the outside, grinding home. Then followed by Never Back Down and Sterling Achiever. Offshore's Pearl getting a little weary, is still just in front of the Mitre, who's closing in. Red Petal the outside, Offshore's Pearl staving them off though. Offshore's Pearl in for the fight and wins it from the Mitre and Red Petal. Fourth might be Saviour Enthusiasm. Rexmont needs a little further. He was hitting the line hard though. They were followed over by Develium and Sterling Achiever, and then Never Back Down and Mosh Fargo at the back.
A third win at start 32 for Offshore's Pearl, the 6-year-old mare, daughter of Turfontaine. Chelsea Hall aboard for Stav Georgios. 11, 4, 10 and 2. The numbers in the 7th at Bendigo over the mile. Offshore's Pearl staving them off along the straight. Time for a break here on Racing.com's coverage of Black Caviar Lightning Stakes Day. Back to review the feature and look ahead to the Vanity.
Forward, getting set. Pretty Brazen going into the stalls. There's 2 or 3 in there. There's Luna Lights now moving forward with Jamie Carr aboard. South Australians taking out the previous with Guy Tra. There's Fashino, who's jumped out well, goes forward. Mark Zara, Group 1 winning rider today. Palmy goes up. Matthew Ellerton and Simon Zara won this race twice. Illicit 2014 and Country Lodge in 2004. There's Bonvicini coming along with also Fane. Next one, Swing and Boom, who was caught wide at Sandown, did a good job winning last time. Muse comes forward. Comprehensive win at Bendigo last start, and Catalan to complete it. It's currently 2 from 2. Heavily supported here from the outside alley. The Tab Vanity. Catalan is in, set to run. Race number 8 on Lightning Day. Signal, stand by, and they're racing. Catalan's missed the start 2 lengths. Fane goes back to the end. Lady Dioro jumped away quickly with Palmy. Luna Lights right there looking for the sit behind them with Muse in 4th place. Then Pretty Brazen. Next is Fane. Swing and Boom. Fashino. Bonvicini a length and a half away to Catalan. So they reach the 1100. Lady Dioro is the leader from Palmy. And then came Luna Light, who's over racing 3rd. The inside of Muse. 2.5 Pretty Brazen. Followed by Fane. A length Swing and Boom. And then well back Fashino the inside. Bonvicini and Catalan. Catlin in an awkward place at the moment last. 800 metres to go. Lady Dioro matched by Palmy as they approach the turn at the 700 metres. Muse the outside of Luna Light, then Pretty Brazen. Further back is Fane. Swing and Boom about to peel out 3 deep. Tracked by Fascino, now underneath of her. Catalan second last on the inside of Bonvicini. Around the turn at the 450, it's Lady Dioro and Palmy held together. Luna Light behind them. Muse is trucking up, and also Pretty Brazen out 3 and 4 deep is joining in from the outside. Bonvicini's about 4 off the lead and still running on. Catalan still last. It's Palmy at the 200, joined on the outside by Pretty Brazen. Palmy grabbed by Pretty Brazen. Muse, Bonvicini still coming. Pretty Brazen. Bonvicini's got her. Bonvicini takes the lead. Bonvicini won the Vanity. Pretty Brazen second. Head Bob a third. We've got Fascino or Muse, then Catalan. Palmy behind them from Luna Light, Fane, and Swing and Boom was last.
Bonvicini, Kieran Maher and Dave Eustace combined with Kieran McAvoy, his third win in the race in the last 19 years. And a blousing result after Nature Strip, the short price favourite, was rolled in the Black Caviar Lightning by G-Tra. The quaddie is rapidly swelling. Bonvicini takes out the Group 3 Vanity, adds that to the listed win it had in the Morphettville Guineas last time in, and another feature race win for Kieran Maher and Dave Eustace. Bonvicini outpointing a pretty gallant Pretty Brazen.
Yeah, it's Pretty Brazen seemed to have her chance. I thought at the 200 she looked like she was going to take an awful lot of beating, maybe just that race fitness late in the race, but ultimately Bonvicini, maybe later in the day, where Bonvicini made her run is probably not as bad as it may have been a touch earlier in the day, but she sat back, she came around them, and seemed like there was pretty good tempo in the race with Lady Doro going forward and a fired up Palmy, and she swooped on them late, and she was too good. Nice effort, and Corey Pretty Brazen was brave enough in defeat, but actually, Corey, before we come to you, we might head out to Chris Simons, of course.
4 to get set. Looks around into the wrong direction, but area attendants have that covered. Luke Nolan, the mighty Black Caviar in the mounting yard. Here's Blaze Jowski, Jai McNeil for Greg Hurrell. 550 on VOP, 530 on the tote. Runaway and Admiral's Joker, the final two. Here's Admiral's Joker. Decent record second up. 3 goes for a win in a second. And Runaway at 1400. Runaway goes in. Set to gallop. 9th events.
Right, clear.
Signal. Star Missile goes back to the end with Galaxy Raider. No surprises there. Streets of Avalon began quickly with Foxhall. Amadeus is going to take the snick. Third on the outside of Rocks the Castle. Reflectivity fifth out deeper from Blaze Jowski and F Troop. A length to Runaway out sped to that first turn, and they were followed by Admiral's Joker, Star Missile, Galaxy Raider last. Foxhall at the 1,000 metres, 3/4 Streets of Avalon. A length away Rocks the Castle with the box seat. Third the inside of Amadeus, followed by Reflectivity out deeper from Blaze Jowski and F Troop. A length and a half Runaway, Admiral's Joker, Star Missile, and last is Galaxy Raider. Foxhall and Streets of Avalon pouring it on towards the 650. By a couple Rocks the Castle, Amadeus, then Reflectivity about 4 off the leaders. Next in the field is Blaze Jowski, F Troop, Runaway, Admiral's Joker, Star Missile second last, dug up. Galaxy Raider last into the straight at the 450. It's Streets of Avalon looking to go back to all. 2 lengths Amadeus, and then came Rocks the Castle. F Troop runs on the fence, Reflectivity, and Blaze Jowski bullocks into the clear, but Streets of Avalon went for home at the clock tower at the 200 by a length and a half to retiring Foxhall, then F Troop, Amadeus, Galaxy Raider late. Streets of Avalon with 50 metres to go leads. Amadeus is coming hard at it with Galaxy Raider, but Streets of Avalon, Galaxy Raider's put in a big dip. Photo, Galaxy Raider, then a photo for 4th, Blaze Jowski, and also Admiral's Joker from F Troop. Foxhall, Star Missile, Rocks the Castle, Reflectivity, Runaway. Photo finish, and I reckon Galaxy Raider might get up at will.
Galaxy Raider to close it out. Graham Begg continues that run of Metropolitan Saturday victories. T.O. Nugent, the apprentice, and that all-important 2-kilo claim proving to help. And a horse that was 3 wins from 31 is now 5 from 33 and finding his mojo here at Flemington. Clint Hutchison.
Corey, it's amazing when these horses take it. They have such a long time between wins, and then all of a sudden they go bang, bang.
And Graham Begg, what a great story, coming down here to Melbourne, taking up the reins down here. But he's always, even when he was in Sydney, he's always got a good, smart horse, hasn't he?
Coming very wide on the course as well, and gee, Streets of Avalon, he looked to have the race in the keeping at the 100-metre mark, but Galaxy Raider produced that powerful finish. Amadeus back in third, but Galaxy Raider, it's been a pretty tough day. We'll wrap it up with T.O. Nugent in the saddle. Let's head out to Chris.
Well, I'm with a very pumped T.O. Nugent today because Galaxy Raider, terrific wing, back to back. Congratulations, mate.
No, thanks very much. Great effort today. Back to 14 fresh.